Hi guys, Squirrel here. It's time to continue being a mechanic. A simulated mechanic. Let us continue with the fun. It's good this, isn't it? I quite like. I'm really enjoying it actually. Career mode. Let's continue where we left off. Okay, what was this job? Repair starter. That was the next one. I heard I can have my starter repaired here. It barely works, but I don't have money for a whole new one. Can you repair it for $100? Can I repair it? Starter. I'm guessing... Okay. No repairable parts in inventory. So we can repair things here. We can also possibly... If I check out my eBay... I could possibly get him a second-hand one. If it could be cheap. I don't know how much it's going to cost to repair it. He wants to do it for $100. Starter V6, $332. Well, I'm sure that's not a V6 in there anyway. How much is a new starter? I just want to compare the prices. 200. Well, that ain't 100, is it? So we can't get a second-hand one. All right, let's see how much it costs to repair. Engine inspect. Now, where is it? Starters. Possibly. Let's have a look around this side. I think I remember seeing it around the back here somewhere. There it is. Let's have a look at that bad boy. I don't know how much it's going to cost to repair it. Let's have a look. What state is it in? 5%! Dude, how did that car even start? 5%. $94? We're gonna... What? I'm gonna make $6 on this deal. My god, I'm not doing it for the love. Suckers are us, that's what we want to call ourselves. We're trying to run a legitimate business here. $95? I'm crying. Let's put this thing back on. Scumbag. He better tell his friends. I better get something out of this. Because that was a free repair. Let's have a look at the order. Done. Don't come back. Righty, money received for job, $1,000. Oh, this is gonna be a big one. Perform a test drive. Replace all damaged parts. Shifting gears is much harder than it should be. There is probably something wrong with the clutch. What, are you the mechanic now? I think you should leave that to the experts, pal. Personally, I think it's just a battery, and you should give me $1,000. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Test drive. Ooh, nice car. Nice. You can see we're moving up in the world. We're getting a higher class of customer through the door now. Either that, or he's a penny pincher and he's just bringing it to a cheap garage like me. To the test track! We're going to test out your gear changes, pal. Change camera. Let's go external. Go! That clicking noise. Oh, did you see that? It kind of stuttered when it went up through the gear. There, you see, just as it reaches 6,000. I know what he means. I know what he means. Yeah, you stuttering gear check. Oh, that's definitely a clutch, mate. That's the friction plate. That's what that is. Clutch friction plate. It's going to be expensive. It's never cheap replacing a clutch. I had it done on my car once. It cost me a bloody fortune. Yeah, I can see why you've allowed $1,000 for this. Oh, look at it go! Look at the rev range. Oh, your brakes aren't good either. I think we should change your brakes. Put some race discs on there, some race pads and stuff. Trust me. Let's make it let's just call it 2,000 and we'll do both. How's that sound? Upselling for the win. Right. Clutchy. That's gonna be gearbox in here. Gearbox. Let's have a look at the gearbox. Wow, this is gonna be... Okay, we're gonna have to bring these axles off. I'd guess we're gonna have to bring the starter... I think we better take that off. We're gonna have to take that off because it seems to bolt it to the plate. It only takes a second to put back. Axles. Anything else blocking it? No. Alright, so the wheels are going to have to come off, I think, because we can't do the axles from here. No. We're going to have to take your wheels off, man. They're coming off. These nice shiny alloys of yours. 5-spoke alloy wheels. Not bad, not bad. Could put some better ones on for him, but, you know, he's the customer. What's that? Drive axle left. Cool. That's the axle off. And to the other side. I wonder how much the parts cost, though. That kind of determines my profit, really, is how much the parts cost. I guess that's why there's a second-hand... What if I put a second-hand clutch on there? I think you'd like that. Right, I think we're going to have to go underneath now. Let's jack it up. Let's get under here. Let's get around that. Right, can we spin the camera around? Awkwardly. Awkwardly. Why can't we select the gearbox? Why can't we disassemble it from here? Seems like the perfect place to disassemble it from. Are you seriously telling me I have to do this from the top? Sure, that's just ridiculous. You wouldn't bring a gearbox out through the top, would you? Wow, that's crazy. Seriously, what are you going to do? Remove it out the top of the engine? That makes no sense. Alright, let's have a look. How do we show... Hide show part. Oh, clearly, look. We're getting to the nub of the problem. Clutch release bearing. That's screwed. Pressure plates. Pressure plate's okay. That's the thing that holds the friction plate on, I seem to remember. From my clutch knowledge, which is very rudimentary. Clutch friction plate. There we go. That's your problem right there. The thing that sits between the power and the transmission. Let's do this. Right. We can't repair any of this, can we? Gearbox, starter. We could repair his starter, but he's not paying for that, so that ain't gonna happen. Instead, let's have a look at used car parts. Put a second-hand friction plate on. Clutch pressure plate, but that's not broken. Interesting that you can get that second-hand. No, there aren't no parts in eBay, so it's going to have to be a new one. It's going to cost so much. Clutch release bearing, that was broken. That's 100. Friction plate for 500. That leaves a profit of 600. That's much better than that last guy who stiffed me for like $6 profit. Scumbag. Okay. I need to go back into assembly mode. Let's get down here by not going underneath. Put pressure plate on. Opposite bolts first, because we're doing this properly. Cool. Clutch release bearing, let's get the right one. Gearbox. Opposite first. Let's move down a little bit. There's no bolt down the bottom there, that's interesting. I don't understand why this comes out the top. Okay, now I can't put your axle back on from here. I have to come round the side to put your axle back on. Apparently. It's the way this game seems to be. And... Isan Cougar wheel. I thought that said Asian then. Did anybody else read that and think it said Asian Cougar wheel? I'm not sure what you want to think of an Asian Cougar. Moving on. Let's come around this side. Awkwardly. Let's come around this side. Oh, starter. Starter. I doubt it's going... Oh, that's so annoying. Let me put his wheel back on. And then we'll have to go back in through the top to put his starter unit back on. Nearly done. Nearly done. Let's go back in that. Let's go round here. There we go. Start the unit back on. I think you're done, pal. Right, quick stock check. Cool. That's all we've got. Let's sell that. Oh, did that guy want his parts back? He has to tick no on the box. Replace parts requested by customer. No. Replaced parts. I think that means that when he wants these back. I'm just going to sell them. $8 and $64. $70 profit out of that. And I think he's done. Let's just close the hood. $1,000. That's a decent profit. Boom. Okay, another $1,000 job. Oh wow. Replace the car battery and check the alternator. I replaced the battery 4 days ago, but today I was unable to start my car. Please check what's wrong with it. Well, obviously the alternator, because it's not charging the battery. The fact is, $1,000 though, it doesn't cost. Surely it doesn't cost $1,000 for an alternator. Something's not right here. 500. Really? Really? Who knew? Right, let's inspect that. Condition unknown. We know your battery's screwed. 1%? Dude! 1%! Ignition module. Wasn't the alternator around here somewhere? I seem to remember it being on the side of the car. I do remember seeing it at some point. Oh, this camera's so bloody annoying. Look, I'm zoomed out. I can't look down here. I have to click like that to get down there. Water pump. Idler, belt tensioner. Alternator. Whoa! Alternator is coming off. This is a quick job. It's just that... we can't repair anything, can we? Oh, yes we can. $237 to repair. That's cheaper than a 500 one. All I've got to do now is buy a battery. And I just made a load of money. Because I saved an absolute fortune. Battery, battery, battery. Where are you, battery? 350 for a battery? Hang on, is there one on eBay? I'm sure it'll be fine. $54 battery on eBay. Let's do it. Oh god, 25%. That's not good. I don't know what the repercussions of this are going to be. He's got a repaired alternator and a second-hand battery. This guy ain't going to like me. My reputation's about to go down the pan. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's just see what happens. Assemble mode. Look, you've got a wonderful alternator. I fixed it for you with a hammer. What more could you want? Let's put your belt back on. It's very important to have a serpentine belt, otherwise things aren't going to spin when they should. But this is the worry. 25% battery. I think I made a mistake. But surely once it starts to get charged up, it'll be fine. I'm thinking. What have we got left? 1% battery. We can sell that. $3. Can we stamp his book for this? Replace. No! No! Why do you do this to me? If I'm a dodgy garage, I'm allowed to do things like that. Why? Why do I have to buy a brand new one? What's wrong with a second hand? Oh, scumbag game. That's come out of my profit, that has. I can't believe the game doesn't let you do dodgy things. It should do. Look, brand new max power battery. You better be happy with that, pal. How much am I going to get for this? 67. Ugh. Killing my profit. That should have been so good. Done. Go away. Get out. Oh, what's this? $900. Repair exhaust. My car has become really loud. My muffler is probably damp. I love how everybody knows what's wrong with their own car. Like, you don't bring it to the garage and go, my car's really loud. Can you fix it, please? I have no idea what it is because I'm not a mechanic. They go, oh yeah, it's probably your muffler. Screw you. I'll be the judge of that. It could be a wheel. It could be anything. Your muffler's down here, isn't it? Look. Rear muffler. 4 tiny bolts, or rather 4 normal sized bolts, really far away because I've got 3-meter arms. There you go. How much is your muffler going to cost, pal? What state's your muffler in? 21% muffler. Okay. Let's check on eBay. Muffler. Ooh, different kinds. Muffler rear, 179. But we don't know what status it's in. Oh, the last time I did this, I don't think I'm allowed to buy from there unless somebody specifically says a second-hand part is okay, because otherwise it doesn't seem to mark me as having completed it. Whoa, why did that jump? Muffler rear, it's one of those, isn't it? Tell you what, if you buy the wrong part... Wait a minute. And they're all V6. I'm sure I've got the right part, but I'm just going to double check. Muffler rear, okay. I do not want to make that mistake. Muffler rear, $250. How much are being paid for this? $900. That's a massive profit. More than makes up for the guy that we only charged like $6 for. $6 profit on. Yeah, brand new muffler, mate. That's gonna sound sweet. You're gonna think you're driving a new van. Your customers will be amazed as you turn up to their doorway silently. I'm not being funny, but that looks a bit like a Renault van to me. And it even has like an R logo on it. If that's a Renault van, I'm telling you now, I'm getting the acetylene torch out and we're gonna go to town on its axles. We'll let that one ride. Don't do it again. Wait, whoa. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. He wanted me to repair it. I just killed my profit. I was doing so well. In fact, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep this because somebody's bound to need one at some point. This is where we start. I tell you what, it's a good job I didn't sell that already. This is where we're going to start to keep stock now. We're going to have a rear muffler in stock. Because he actually wanted specifically to... What do you mean, no parts? What? Just a second. Just a second. I show part conditions. What's the order? Repair exhaust. Okay. So, what we're saying here is there's more than one part of it broken. I thought it was just the muffler. I don't know how I got that into my head, actually. What state's that in? That's a 78%. That's fine. I thought it was a bit of a massive profit. Too good to be true. What's this? 0%. I'm gonna carry on because we don't know what state the next one's in. 0%. That's impressively screwed. Exhaust pipe middle is 89%. I think this is okay. Yeah, that's your cat. That's fine. That's pretty much the whole... I don't trust this game. I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way on this one. I'm not reassembling this, only to find out that I've missed a piece. Exhaust pipe front 82. Manifold. I'm going to check the manifold, which I think... Oh, wrong end. There should be a power button down there as well. What kind of a garage would only have it in one place? All you need to do is run a cable across there like that, put a little switch on the wall. Be fine. Be fine. Let's pop the bonnet on this thing. Sorry, the hood. Oh my life! Can't we just inspect that? 84. 84. It's fine. We don't need to take that off. It's cool. I didn't fancy unscrewing all those bolts. That was the main thing. Right, so what have we got? What do we need to replace? We need a muffler middle. We've got the rear. Muffler middle. We need middle muff. Middle. Muffler middle. Are we in the new shop? Muffler middle. 350. Added to the rear. That's $600 in parts. He's paying us 900. That's a profit of 300. Plus whatever we get to sell the parts for. Let's reassemble. Exhaust pipe fronts. Top and bottom bolts. I much prefer the game without music, I tell you. That music was horrendous. If they can actually offer some reasonable music rather than just in-your-face rock, electric stuff. Give you a headache listening to it. I mean, I like rock music, don't get me wrong, but there was something about that music that was frustrating. Anyway, with YouTube these days, it's probably better not to play music at all. In case it content ID matches me to a song in the 70s which nobody cares about. Because the matching's that good. Doo-ba-doo. We'll have your car done in a momento. This better tick the box. I'll cry if it doesn't tick the box. I really will. Literally cry. Are we done? Let me just check my inventory now. Okay, all broken. Can we repair any of this stuff? No. As it should be. Ding! There you go! As good as new. Actually, let me sell his parts before I do that, because otherwise I'll forget and get confused later. There we go. Next job. That gets the official Squirrel Garage stamp. Next!